My thoughts are on YouTube. You ever cared to go watch? Look at 1, 2, and 3. Oh, look what we have here. Cigarette butts. There's quite a few scattered about. There must have been a gathering here not long ago. Almost positive said gathering was a group of Desire thugs, but if we want to track them down, we'll need a little more to go on. Might be time to give that thing a test run. Did that just magically appear in his hand? By that thing, do you mean the Shard search app? It totally did. That's the active search system that allows you to use shards to track various things over a wide area. Developed by Marduk, correct? Yep, they just pushed out an update that improves its accuracy. I think we can track them by following the trace elements of tobacco that are lingering in the air. Execute a shard search. Hidden places and objects will become visible on use.
Okay, let's give this shard search thing a whirl.
It will be interesting to see if the update improved its accuracy any.
Oh, it's a toggle. No, it's not.
It picked up on something.
This is the place. There are signs of multiple people going in and out. Oh, the door's unlocked. How nice of them. If I'm not mistaken, this place was abandoned a long time ago. It used to serve as a sewer system. I suppose a place like this would make for a good hideout. Anyway, that little app certainly is handy. If there's anything I've learned today, it's that Marduk is not to be underestimated. You got that right. We also don't want to underestimate these guys. Let's make sure we're ready before we head in. Sure, save again. There are a couple of things that I would like to see die in a fire or video games. The first one is when you go to select an option and it has to fill a bar, but if you let go of the button before the bar fully fills, then it resets. So you have to hold the button down to make a selection. I hate that. They started adding that into like every Assassin's Creed game, and it annoys the crap out of me. The second thing is scanning features that you have to press the button over and over again to get the benefits of the scan. I'm really hoping that this scanning feature is not going to be useful or important for anything that I care about. What's up, dog? Oh, you look way better than that other dog. Way better.
The scent keeps going from here.
They must have gone into the sewers then.
What a wolf. Old sewer's completely dried up. It must be crawling with creepy crawlies now. Creepy crawlers. Good thing I have the famous Beauty's Blade here to keep my booty safe. Oh, like you need protecting. You can fend for yourself well enough. Or do you always expect your clients to do the heavy lifting? How shameful. Would it kill you to be cute every once in a while? Yes, I'm sure it would for you. It's been a while since I've seen your stun caliber and hollow style in action. For both our sakes, I hope your skills haven't dulled since the end of last year. You'll see soon enough. You're ready to be blown away. Skills probably have dulled since we're level 10. By the way, have you taken a look at your quartz setup? You may want to do some tinkering if you haven't. Good thinking. I'll give it a once-over. Yes, please do. You should know as well as anyone that effective use of shards skills can be the difference between victory and defeat. Right, different quartz combinations will give me different shard skills. Those things saved my booty more times than I can count. When I have the time, I should mess around with my setup and get it nice and optimized. Righty. Get some quartz. Covering shard skills. Oh yeah, I should probably look at those. It's worth noting that quartz set into attribute locked slots are worth double their points value. I don't think I knew that.
Shifting to maintenance mode. New shard skill added.
I won't steal hers, but it's very tempting to do
Modifying your ornament, are you?
that. Shard skill. Let's see. What are the ones that I enjoyed a lot last time? Fatal Lance and Deadly Lance. I liked those. Executioner was nice. Oh, Burst Gain. That was nice. Yield. Avenging Arrow is nice. Ooh. Guardian was really. Thrive. Arc Feather. This was very important. Avenging Arts doesn't seem that great, but Absorbing Arts, that seems great. Extra. So stealing target's AT bonus when attacking. So, from the looks of things, just a quick glance at things, it does seem like everything is relatively the same. Some values have probably changed, etc., etc. But everything seems more or less in line. I do like this window, though. This window is different from the other window. From the first game, as far as I can remember. And this is so much easier to see everything and read everything and all that other good stuff. So glad they changed around some of the UI here. Oh. Gotta turn off the hollow cores. Turn off your hollow core. How did I do that? Oh. There we go. On completing this dungeon, all unfinished quests will disappear. There's probably some other side quests. Well, actually, let's listen to the hollow core. Maybe they,
What? Shifting to maintenance mode.
maybe they
Hollow core Nagi coming online.
reined it in. Let's see.
Planner launch.
I can't even leave. I thought, maybe I'll go check for some other side quests, but dang it, there was something that I was gonna say. Oh, that side quest, by the way, it did not reinstill my faith in all the side quests, so we're gonna be skipping all the side quests. You have been warned. Monsters ahead. Figured there'd be some down here. Yes, but they seem weak enough for us to make a quick work of. Okay, field attack, dodge. Hold quick art. Deploy shards. Quick art. Charge attack. B to attack. B to dodge. Not letting me quick art.
Engage. Brace yourself.
Do more.
Good work.
Hey, Romeo. Thank you very much for the 7 months. Appreciate it. I guess that brought their little pal out of hiding. This one could pose a bit more trouble. Let's look for an opening and deploy our shards. Okay, charge attack. My second dodges.
Arts work best on this enemy.
Show us what you've got.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Is there a way to... Am I locked on? X to deploy shards. No.
You snooze, you lose.
Wanted to do more damage. Battle progresses in turns, and a character can act once their turn portrait reaches the left bar. Next, character will act next. AT bonuses. Press LT to view the turn order. Okay, but why are there 2 lanes? What's going on there? Your turn comes up on the battle order. Use that. Move freely within the blue circle. Got it, got it. Now, why are there... Is that 2 lanes?
We should go on the attack.
Why is there a delay right there?
Give 'em your all.
That's it.
Oh, it's like I can't move. Mr. Axelrod's influence or superpowers continue to hold sway. Can't put Mr. and Axelrod in the same sentence in these parts? Why not? I don't call Mr. JRPG Mr. I call him Mr. JRPG. I know what he's talking about. Charging stations. Yup. Change party leader.
I'll handle this.
take over. There. There. Whew, that hits the spot.
Show me what you've got.
There. This gun. There.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Snooze, you lose. Nice. That went great.
Thanks for helping, Van.
Take this. You snooze, you lose.
So doing all right, Mr. Axelrod? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
Too slow.
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Attack Art's device.
Take this.
Getting engagement. Brace yourself.
There.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
One more. Gotcha.
Combat over. Processing data. No enemies nearby. Art's work best on this enemy.
Show me what you've got.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take this gun.
Now, let's close in on them.
You snooze, you lose.
Art skills.
Activating skill.
That's it.
Definitely confused why there's two.
You picked the
Too
wrong
late.
guy to fight.
Thanks for helping,
But-
Van.
Maybe one of them's a monster lane and the other one's a ally lane? We can make short work of these monsters with our arts. Hold on a sec. Why don't we test out that new feature? New feature? Oh, you're referring to quick arts, yes? Yeah, this is the perfect time to give it a whirl. Fair enough. I've been wanting to try it out myself. Hold Y to activate a quick art. Doing so will release a ranged magic attack. After activating, a cooldown period will take place. You will be unable to use quick art during this time.
Art's work best on this enemy.
Watch out. I spot enemies.
Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Eat this.
I can't control it, though.
Gotcha. Good work.
Oh, I have to press the A button. That's a nifty little feature. It certainly broadens our tactical options. The downside is that it drains energy like no one's business, so you'll need to take timing into account before letting it loose. In that case, we'll need to be extra mindful about keeping ourselves replenished. That's right. Anyway, let's keep moving. Using field attacks will cause the quick art to recover sooner. Check the status of the cooldown with the icon. For enemies susceptible to art attacks, a quick art will deal lots of damage. Being an attack to destroy objects, blah blah blah. EP, EP, item, various Sepith. Oh, my EP is reduced.
Art's work best on this enemy.
Let's get to work. This will shock you.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Eat this.
Yeah, it is.
Enemy suppressed.
It is using
Nice
8B.
work.
Interesting.
Do more.
Gotcha, son. You snooze, you lose.
Alright, bonuses. Everything looks to be all the same.
Give 'em your all.
Too slow.
Ever just be gaming? Absolutely, Dante.
Nice. That went great.
Although, might be a good time to let everybody know that I'll be doing a lot less gaming this week,
Your Hollow Core's name is Mare, correct?
eventually next week.
Yeah. Didn't realize you knew about her. Most of the time, she's just a normal AI.
I'm certainly curious about her. But you can fill me in on all the details. Watch out. I spot enemies. Show me what you've got.
Don't forget about your charge attack. Attack our device.
Y'all forgot. It's the race to world first week.
Take this.
Race to world first starts tomorrow.
Nice. That went great.
Thanks for helping, Van.
Granted, today or this week is going to be splits week. So, streams might not be significantly shorter, but tomorrow will definitely be shorter because I want to see day one. But
Commencing battle.
you know, Tuesday through Thursday
Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
are
Take this.
probably
Our
going to be reduced.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Gotcha down.
Next.
Take this out.
Do more.
Gotcha, son.
I'll block that.
Take this.
Escaping.
Give 'em your all.
Too slow.
Nice.
Luckily, you have committed
I
to
will
not
always
filling the
strive to better
time slot.
myself.
That's good. Speaking of time slots, Dante, that co-op game, Split Fiction, I think it's called. That's coming out this month, if not in like a couple of days. So as soon as I'm done with getting data for this current encounter report, I'm being rushed to go through this current counter report because I have to watch all the people who have Twitch VODs before they delete their Twitch VODs. So I'm kind of trying to get through that as quickly as I can. But once I'm done with that, and once the Race to World First is over, assuming those overlap, we can see what we can do about scheduling something like that. Taking on extra work or other goings on to play less trails in the day again? Happened during Daybreak 1? I mean, this just seems to happen, during these things. I don't know what to tell you.
Huh? What are you giggling for?
Just link that today to Crayson. Am I going to stream it? I am going to stream Axel and I have special co-op game dates that we don't stream. Oh, I mean, coincidentally, I did play Borderlands 3 recently, and I did not stream that. So, and that was a co-op game with Heels and Tahoe and Aesla. So, you know, I've kind of set a precedent for it.
Oh, nothing. It's just funny thinking about where we've ended up after all these years.
I do need to cut up Borderlands into 1 hour video. But spending time right now to do that, actually now would be this weekend would have been the best time to do that. I need to think about that. I might actually do that this week.
Back in school, I never would have pictured us having this sort of relationship.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We've been through a lot since we crossed paths again half a year ago. Glad I was able to help you out with that thing in Arasion. Feels like that was fate bringing us together.
I'm truly grateful for all you've done. I hope you know that. Hey, Van.
I can't.
Can't what? I haven't even said anything yet.
You don't need to. I knew what you were gonna ask. Look, I won't say I haven't thought about the possibility.
I see. So you've actually considered it? Are you hesitant because of what you're carrying inside you?
It shouldn't be causing any problems for now. At least, that's what I'd like to think. Wish I could say it's been dealt with, but it hasn't. I can't make any guarantees about what might happen because of my choice, but I won't make that same mistake twice. It wouldn't be fair to you, or to my assistants.
Good. I'm relieved. You've become just a teensy bit more aware of yourself and of the fact that so many people, myself included, care about you so much. That's all I'll say on the matter for now. You already picked up on what I was getting at before. The distance between us is a little frustrating for me, I'll admit. But I won't say I dislike where our relationship is now. I'm also happy that you have people like Agnes in your corner. But when the time comes, I fully intend to close that gap. I swear this on my title, rank, and name. I won't let you run away from me again. Are we clear? Van cried.
Well, your title is much less prestigious nowadays ever since your father got busted up. And you know, I guess your name actually, you know, gets tarnished in that same way. So all you really got is your rank. And crap. What is... Dang it. I can't remember the lyrics to Kendrick Lamar's whacked out murals where he says, you know, hey sucker, something going up your rank. You a god if you couldn't say you ain't, or I don't know. That would have been perfect right there.
You picked the weirdest time to have this conversation. You know that?
Aw, is someone embarrassed? How adorable.
I'm not embarrassed, damn it! Can we just get back to work already? Please?
Very well. Let's wrap this up quick so your assistants won't be worrying about you.
Deadly Strike. Cannot be dodged with B. I feel like they need to clean that up because you can definitely dodge them by like not being in the radius of getting hit. They should say like you can't perfect dodge them or something. Change difficulty. Studio's previous 2 games are fun. You played A Way Out and really enjoyed it. A Way Out was a ton of fun. Played that one with Dante. And then It Takes Two I played with Grayson. And I'm swapping back to Dante for Split Fiction. And I imagine, you know, if they come up with another game, maybe we'll swap back to Grayson.
There's the Desire thugs. Let's take them out and keep moving.
Yes.
Commencing battle.
Take the
Proceed
count.
with caution.
You snooze, you lose.
Or maybe I'll find someone else. Rotera Tilbo and I still have not done a co-op game. Rot. Looks damage after moving. Freeze. Noxious. Don't want that. Afflicted with an ailment that ailments that cause you to be unable to move or attack with accuracy. The action will be in red.
That's it.
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Any more Do It Again clips?
Looks like a chest.
It's a great clip.
Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
You snooze, you lose. Seriously? Nice. That went great.
Thanks for helping, Van.
Modifying your ornament, are you? New shard skill added.
Two best be on the same page and not do that anime trope. We're past anime tropes for this game. We are now in Trails tropes. No such thing as anime tropes in Trails games. Trails tropes. There's been enough Trails games where Trails has its own tropes. And they may coincide with anime tropes, but they're Trails tropes. That's one big lug. Indeed there is. It's had us racking our brains since the monster's habitat was never actually pinpointed. Now, well, here's your answer. Should we go ahead and take it down? And also let the guild do the hunting now that it's been located. I'll leave the decision to you, Van. I see how it is. Anyway, this might be a good chance to get some extra warm-ups in. Oh. Fighting things. Great. Let's fight it. Feel some foes prowling. Hold on, save. In case I die. Hope Anya's does a love confession too. Oh. If we're on the same page and the guy wasn't being a dope, good job, Daybreak.
What?
Throwing shade on Grayson, Dante. It's hard not to cast shade with an ego this big.
There are so many
can we say? Dante just thinks highly of himself. Okay, S-crafts. RT in the direction to trigger immediately activated S-craft. You cannot select this option if you're afflicted with one of those ailments. Shardo Busto.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Full boost. Go all out.
Perhaps.
We should go on the attack.
Gonna take a little bit to get used to.
Give them your all.
Playing this
Time for the main
this
event.
game, the style of game.
Vandalize, ready!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Boost gauge extension. Triggering an S-craft increases the max boost gauge. The more boost gauge you accumulate, the more S-crafts you can trigger consecutively. Craft limits. Once the S-boost gauge is full, the character can only activate one S-craft. And activate another S-craft only after the full boost has been deactivated and activated again. So I don't know if I did this in the first game, but there were definitely sections where I would just unload a bunch of S-crafts. So this is very interesting. And like, okay, we made S-crafts too strong,
We'll win.
but we're gonna calm down.
This ends now.
Engaging skill.
Oh, radiant wings.
Oh, and I moved myself to the correct side of the screen.
Asteria.
Boost gauge upgraded.
You're not dead. That was a crit.
Bring it on!
Give them your all.
That's it.
This rank craft people skills. Got nerfed? It did get nerfed. I feel like they've been nerfing S-crafts since the dawn of time. Review acquired experience set as an items. Press that and results played in detail. There's some tactical bonuses. Move allies 7 times in a row. Win the battle when your HP is low. A 90 chain hit. What the heck? Oh, those are command battles. And those are field battles. Still, 90 chain?
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
I like the little accent that they put there. They like, yeah,
Boost gauge fully replenished.
this is what's getting boosted. You can kind of see what's getting boosted.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Wow, HP 1 gets 400? That's a lot.
Mod.
Let me handle this. That's a single element slot. New skill unearthed. New skill unearthed.
I will say that the hollow cores are so much less annoying in this game. Still gonna turn them off though. But they are so much less annoying in this game. Like, I've had them on for quite some time, and I haven't felt the absolute need to get rid of them as quickly as possible.
Got this done. One more. One more. Take the count as soon as you move. Nice. That went great.
Enemy eliminated.
And being able to S-craft 2 times in a row and having a good CP battery is maybe a bit much. I find S-crafts even stronger in some ways compared to most prior trails in Daybreak 1. I feel like, I definitely feel like crafts were, like, it felt like crafts were,
Good work, guys. We
Well-
all in one piece.
crafts were definitely nerfed in Trails Through Daybreak because you can no longer do the 200 CP crafts. And you needed a prerequisite
Get to work.
to actually get them to trigger.
Now, let's close in on them.
That being said, they added some extra stuff
Seriously?
that
On my blade.
it
I'll
made
never
things
lose.
kind of nice. So maybe it all worked out, but yeah, Van, I think I remember doing S-crafts pretty rapidly. If not with the same characters, then with
Let's get to work. Take this. Seriously?
with multiple characters.
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
I was gonna say I was hoping for a charging station. Checkpoint.
This looks like a rest stop.
That hits the spot.
Oh, they're not gonna let me do horrible stuff right now. That's what I want to do. Jeffrey, how long are we gonna be squatting in this darn sewer? Our people are being offed one by one, and we're sitting here doing jack. Come on, we gotta avenge our bros. Yeah, you said it. If we don't find that murdering bastard and kill him, we can kiss our rep goodbye.
Shut up! What part of we're not going anywhere did you not get? You didn't see what that monster did to our guys. I never want to lay eyes on that thing again. If we went up against it, we'd be slaughtered for sure.
Are you for real? Must be one heck of a monster if it's got you all freaked out. Well, well, looks like you and I hit the jackpot. What's up, scumbags? Oh, who the heck are you? How'd you get in here? Wait, are you that Spriggan guy everybody's been talking about? Word travels fast. Nice to meet you, Desire. We know all about you. You're a notorious gang that served as a subcontractor for Armada. We know all about you, but you don't know about you. So let me explain what you're about so that you can have that information for yourselves, because, you know, you should know what you're getting yourselves into. And you're the sole survivor of the attack in Riverside 3 days ago. That Beauty's Blade chick. What's an A-rank bracer doing in a place like this? Oh, we're just here to have a little chat with your boss. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. What the heck, dude? Why'd you shoot at them? Shut the heck up. I didn't see nothing. I don't want to have anything to do with that freaking monster. Stay away from me, darn it. That's that fast-acting enhancement drug again. But you still had some left over from Almada, did you? Got no choice, or I've got no clue what our leader's jacked up on. That doesn't matter. We're not just gonna roll over and let ourselves get taken in. Hard way it is. Let's put these sucker fools in their place. Very well, on guard.
I don't know anything.
Someone does not believe in talking is a free action. Well, that's very true. An enemy whose stun gauge has reached 100% will not be able to move for a set period of time. When choosing an attack, the predicted amount of stun damage will be displayed. Some crafts can deal more stun damage than others.
Do your worst. Time for the main event. Vandalize, ready! Seriously?
I only killed one.
I'll remember this.
I thought she had a line attack.
Die! Don't stop now, Elaine!
Did you miss?
You're screwed! Take this!
Ian.
Die!
Die.
Don't get cocky.
Brace yourself. Something's coming.
Die!
But you only have 200 HP. This should definitely kill you.
Too slow.
Take this!
We'll win!
Homchika's at 300 HP.
Pull out all the stops!
She has a crit right now. Alright.
Oh, radiant wings! Knights of Asteria!
Damn it! Chance!
Yep, arts. Yep, elemental weaknesses. Alright, red weak is the potent weak. Oh, you can't heal yourself.
I'll destroy you! There!
Thank you.
Oh, and she's sealed.
We'll win!
Die!
Oh, you do have one of these. Oh,
Van, your turn!
nope. Damage is up.
You can do this!
Oh, but I'm out of whatchamacallit. Sucker.
I'll aid you!
Take this! Got your number!
You can't best me!
You are still sealed.
Pull out all the stops!
I'm gonna try this.
Don't stop now, Elaine!
Sword! Order!
I owe you one.
Damn it!
Oh, that does damage?
Chance!
Did not expect. Let's try a
can do
regular
this.
attack. I feel like we're doing big damage.
That's it?
Alright. Not as much as I thought. Did you just instantly...
Take this!
I'll remember this.
Oh my gosh.
Pull out all the stops! Don't stop now, Elaine!
Light! Hit the gun! Van, your turn.
Get away! Shit.
That's how it goes.
I will always strive to better myself.
They're tough. That's on you for not choosing the easy way. Suggest you surrender and come quietly. If you offer no further resistance, I'll offer you protection from the culprit. I swear it on the name of the supporting gauntlet. In exchange, you will answer all of our questions about the killer you saw, among other things. Darn it all. Jeffrey informed them of everything that transpired in the Riverside incident. With the guild's help, the remaining members of Desire were taken into custody and given over to the police. Is Desire the mind-controlled thugs? I don't remember Desire in the first game, but there were these like random thugs running around that weren't Almada, but were working with Almada. Wonder if those guys were Desire. We're mostly a gang from one or two side quests? Aha, okay. Well, I would have never met them. Well, I can't say I expected you'd find the survivor so quickly. Hats off to you both. Fortunately, I don't think we'll be getting anything useful out of him in his condition. Afraid I can't help you there. Cracking witnesses open like an egg is what y'all do best, so I'll leave that part to you. Could you interrogate the other Desire members in my stead, Albus? Of course. Sorry that you ended up having to work on your day off. Got it covered from here, Spriggan, so please feel free to turn around and walk straight out that door with the quickness. You're the boss. Someone seriously needs to load that guy up with chill pills. Oh yeah, didn't he get promoted to B rank? He's really moved up in the world since I last saw him. Yes, he has, although his disdain for you is exactly the same as it was before. Suppose it's hard for a straight-laced, by-the-books person like Albus to accept your way of doing things. What, you think that's why he hasn't taken a shine to me? Somehow, I doubt that's the reason. Anyway, we did learn a few things from that little excursion. I'd like to go over what we know. Let's move someplace quiet. Sounds good. How about we drop by my office then?
Is that you, Van? It is! Fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, right outside the police station. What a place to meet you.
It's not often that we meet up on one of my days off, is it?
Yeah, small world, ain't it? It's been, what, a week since we've seen each other, Agnes?
I'm surprised you said her name.
Just about, yes. I'm already looking forward to my next day of work.
This is a new hair look for her, isn't it? I don't feel like she looked the same way in the first game. Maybe she always wore a hat? She's not wearing a hat right now? I don't know.
So what happened with that last job?
Went pretty well, thanks to the material you put together. Saved me a hell of a lot of trouble. Hold up. School's not out yet, is it? Can't believe our girl's playing hooky. You really are spiraling down the slippery slope to delinquency.
I was gonna say she just said it was her day off, but she was probably referring to the Spriggan work.
I'm doing no such thing. I received permission from the school to leave so I could deal with some things for our upcoming festival.
Not like she needs permission. She's the daughter of the president. She can do whatever the sucker fool she wants.
Anyway, what brings you here, Van? Wait, don't tell me you were arrested again.
Nah, not this time. I just had some business to take care of. Ran into a bit of trouble earlier.
What kind of trouble? Oh, Elaine! I'm so sorry. I didn't even recognize you. You look totally different from usual.
The disrespect.
Don't worry about it. So how are the festival preparations going?
They're coming along, but we still have plenty of work to do over these next 2 months. By the way, why are you here with Van? No, that's not important. Can you tell me what kind of trouble you're dealing with?
Now that I think about it, you've come at a good time. This might be something you need to hear too. You okay if I let her in on this?
Of course. I'm going to send you a video, but be warned. The content may be disturbing.
How awful. I've heard some talk about this around town, but it's so much more horrifying than I imagined.
Now you know what we're up against. She and I teamed up so we can put a stop to that thing.
So that's what it is. All right. Van, Elaine, what can I do to help?
Stay in school. Learn. And when you become president, remember the homie.
Well,
Now that I know what's going on, I can't just stand by and let you take this on alone. Also, I saw what the culprit had in his hand before he transformed. It looked just like...
Figured you'd zero in on that. Well, I won't say I don't get how you feel, but I think it'd be better if we handled this one ourselves. The student council's gonna need every hand on deck for the festival prep. I told you this before, but you should make the most of your time as a student. Take it from me, you don't want it to pass you by. Don't stress. With the famous Beauty's Blade at my side, we'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Are they gonna do a Trails to Cold Steel 2 on this game? I think it's Cold Steel 2. The one where you don't have your main party for like a fair chunk of time, and you're using like stand-in characters that are fairly well known, and you're kind of like using them to go pick up your other party members and stuff like that. I feel like I'm getting that impression right now.
that's right. If we need backup, we can easily get it without raising suspicion. I would rather avoid bringing civilians into this if we can help it.
Okay, I understand. In that case, please keep an eye on him for me, Elaine.
Hey, I don't need any looking after. I'm backing her up, not the other way around.
Don't worry, I'm all over it. I'll make sure to keep him in line and out of trouble.
Thank you.
Oh, there she is! Hey, Agnes!
Mr. Buster. Albert.
Well, if it isn't Van, what a coincidence!
Why are you here of all places?
Odette, Albert!
Sup, kiddos?
Ah, I see why you got permission to leave early. Off to have a little romantic rendezvous with your hubby-to-be. Naughty, naughty.
Quit spouting nonsense! Wait, hold on. You're...
Why, hello, you two. Sorry for holding your friend up.
Ooh, what's this? Could this be the fated clash between lovers? Odette!
I'm sorry. We'll be heading out now. Van, Elaine, please be careful out there.
Will do. I'll fill you in on all the details when your next workday rolls around.
Best of luck with your festival. I'm looking forward to seeing what you all have in store. Are you sure you don't want her help?
Positive. We've got no clue what we're dealing with here, and I'd rather not get her mixed up in this until we do.
Still hesitant to rely on her fully, huh? I'm a little surprised about that, given that you've seen how strong she is firsthand.
I guess old habits die hard.
Also seen how weak she is. And that they made their way back to the office. As they went over what they learned, one particular piece of interest came up in their discussion. Their destination set, the two jumped into Van's pickup truck and set off post-haste. Vroom, vroom. For a second there, I thought she was driving. I was like, hold on a second. Hold on a second, but European, not European, non-American driving. I'll admit, this is far more comfortable than the Guild's land carriers. Also quite fast. I tell you put a lot of love and care into this vehicle. Thanks. I like going car part hunting whenever my employees aren't around. Just the other day, I was tinkering with the suspension system so it matched the newly expanded frame, and you've officially lost me. Changing the subject, I'm a little surprised that this place is connected to all this. Never even considered that possibility until our discussion. In short, we don't got a clue who the murderer is or why they're doing this. All we know is that this person has a Grendel form. That's what it's called. I've seen you transform into it, but this is the first time I've ever heard the name. Under normal circumstances, it'd be impossible to create the huge swath of shards needed to bear it. If you tried, the sheer volume would cause any nearby ordnance to malfunction. Could also create disruptions in the orbal waves or shut down orbal devices. That would explain away a few mysteries from the accounts we heard today, like how the orbal facilities at Bermati shut down and why Mariel's camera was acting strangely. Desire's leader also mentioned his phone wasn't working during the attack. There were also numerous reports of malfunctions in the areas where the culprit struck. Thanks to an ally of mine, my transformations don't have much of an impact on the environment around me. From the video we saw, I'd wager he was using several times the amount of shards I do. And it's no wonder our perpetrator causes a mess wherever they go. It's possible they're doing this on purpose even. Also, they seem to have an ally of their own as well. Honestly, I can't even fathom a guess as to what their goal is. Thankfully, we don't need a motive to predict their next move, just gotta follow the trail of orbal disruptions. We might be able to find a trend of where they like to appear. And we owe that to your unique circumstances. If not for the Grendel, we would never have found this lead in the first place. Although calling it a blessing in disguise may be a step too far, seeing as it's also the reason you're under suspicion. Yep, the monkey's paw curls. We gotta bag this copycat, and when we do, I'm gonna force them to tell us how they got that power. Speaking of which, I have a few questions of my own for you that I'd like answered in the near future. namely about your holo and the devices Anya's has been gathering. I figured you'd start poking and prodding about that at some point. I'll be more than happy to share since you're getting involved in all this, but only if Anya's agrees to it. That sound fair? Yes, I can accept those terms. Oh, Van, guess who finally obtained the juicy deets you asked for? I've gathered a bunch of info about the recent orbital disruptions. Good stuff. Thanks, you two. I'll make it up to you, to y'all sometime. Alright. We now have a list of places where the culprit may have appeared, including some we weren't aware of. I suggest we chart it out on the map. We may be able to discern some sort of pattern. Okay, let's give it a go. Wait, isn't that... You gotta be kidding me. All of the orbital disturbances may appear random at first glance, but after plotting them out on a map chronologically, it's clear they always intersect with one point: the Republican Army garrison on the city's outskirts. It's undergoing reconstruction to fit all the military weaponry that was unveiled 2 months ago, though there aren't many people stationed there. I can hardly believe our culprit is using an army garrison of all things as its base of operations. Also, I'm sure you're aware of this, but this clue could only have been noticed by someone familiar with the Grendel. Yeah, I definitely noticed that. And there's another thing. I'm getting the feeling that clue was left behind on purpose, like a carrot dangling on a stick. It could be off base there, but even if we were walking into a trap, we don't have any other leads. No clue how we'll get inside the garrison, though. I mean, it's not like we can just waltz up to the front door and say, "Hi, mind letting us in?"
Hello. How'd it go?
I want to know, how are there orbital disruptions at the garrison? Let me take a step back. For all the places where there were orbital disruptions, people got murdered because the guy transformed into a Grendel. So if there are orbital disruptions multiple times at the same location, wouldn't that imply that that person is transforming into the Grendel multiple times in the same location? Because that wouldn't make any sense, right?
The CID has formally requested the assistance of the garrison troops to aid in your investigation. I made mention that you were being sent by us. They should be willing to take a few questions.
So that's who you were calling before we left.
It's times like these where our government connections come in handy. Normally, the Guild would frown upon using such tactics. But fortunately for us, it's my day off.
My. Our resident rule keeper has learned to bend said rules to suit her needs. Perhaps I should take our troublemaking friend into custody before he corrupts you further.
I'm not being corrupted one bit, thank you very much. I'm just becoming a little more flexible.
Wait, did you say something about arresting me? The hell did I do?
Jests aside, I'll be coming along later to back you up. Stay out of trouble until then.
All right. Now there's nothing stopping us from investigating to our heart's content. Is something the matter?
Damn. Can't shake this feeling that something's wrong. Been really on edge since before we left Sidon, but I can't place why.
Are you listening, Van?
Trying to drive.
Sorry. Was just spacing out.
Can I pay attention to the road, or are you trying to distract me so that we can crash, sucker?
We'll need to be on our toes out there. I'm counting on you, Beauty's Blade.
Same to you, Spriggan.
We might have to do something about the shadows. Can I let shadows look like that?
Here we are. Looks like the sun's starting to go down. All right, let's get to searching for some answers.
That's strange. There's supposed to be some troops on duty here. Where could they be?
Freeze! Hands in the air! Hey, you're that criminal the CID warned us about!
We've been given authorization to shoot on sight, so I suggest you surrender and come quick. What? What is this?
I can't move!
Devour everything.
Sounds like we hit the mark. He really is here.
We have to do something, and fast. Let's hurry over to the site.
I'm feeling stuff's about to hit the fan. Here, take these. Had a few spares in the car. Oh, these are some nice arts plugins. But we don't have time to drive back to a workshop, do we? Ah, don't worry about that. Thanks to our resident tech whiz, Katra, we can swap them out anytime. Just pop them right into your Zypha and you're golden. Right, arts plugins. Healing spell. Oh. Alright, well, I'm over time. So this is where we'll call it quits for today. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific time, to continue with some more Trails Through Daybreak 2. As mentioned in a little bit earlier, this week, starting tomorrow, is the Race to World First for the new World of Warcraft raid. So there's going to be some variability in the end time for the stream. So I might end after 2 hours. I might end after 3 hours, you know. We'll just have to figure that out as we go along. But I don't think I have anything else to announce. So I guess since I'm here, I might as well add these points. I still need to remember to start doing these things on stream more often. So we had a couple of point redemptions today. Got Fire Emblem Echoes. Another 1,000. We've got I Am Setsuna. 1,000. And Recetier. I don't know. 1,000. Glad to see that Recetier is getting some points, because I had a brief desire to play that game several weeks back, and I was like, I can't play that game because it's on the view request list, and it's never going to get chosen because it has so little points. But now the points are climbing. Woot. All right. That's all I got. So see ya the next time I see you. Peace.